Today we're visiting a resort that is believed to be the top of the line, the creme de la creme when it comes to resorts here in Mexico. Welcome to the Fairmont Mayakoba. Mayakoba is Mayan language translating into two words, essentially meaning in English the village over water, or the Venice of Yucatan. We are going into this one somewhat blind. In the rest of my Mexican resort series, I've had at least 2 nights or 48 hours to scope out the place, get a little lay of the land. This one, not so much. So I could say I'm probably going to be as shocked at what I see as much as all of you are. But it'll be a fun journey and adventure. This is the very front of the resort. They do have 24-hour valet service and they hop to it as soon as you arrive. Right here is the lobby area when you first arrive. They do have concierge service here in-house available to you. You also have the check-in stations over here. We'll check out over there in a second. They have the Hicks Bar, Lounge, and Terrace, where you can get all kinds of drinks that seem to be mid-level to top-shelf drinks. It's also a good place if you want to hang out and relax and get a good view. So I think we're going to head to my room. I am in room number 720. Here we go. I like how they have the cards made out of wood here. Let's go ahead and head on in. This is my 558 square foot signature casita with water canal view. As we make our way around the suite, I will tell you right now, as far as the pricing, it does range greatly between $1,000, depending on if you want a canal view, up to as high as $4,000 for the same room, or if you want an ocean view or a bamboo view. We will get to the balcony in a minute here. Let's go ahead and work our way around the room. You do have the usual, your water, your ice bucket. Here you do have a mini bar. All this stuff is available for you. It's not an additional charge. They've got gummy bears and all kinds of delectables. Looks pretty good, not bad. Here you've got your espresso machine. You've got your TV here on a swivel. You've got your laundry bag here, the remote for the TV. This is a king size bed. I haven't been on it yet, but it is large and in charge and it looks pretty comfortable. Over here you've got a table, you've got 2 chairs, a lamp. Right next to the bed you have your reading light, you have your American outlets, you have your USB port, your USB-C port, and the controls for the lighting. Working our way around back, we have this very large mirror, this large table here and seating area. You do have 2 pretty big closets. You get your iron over here, not a steamer, unfortunately, ironing board, signature umbrella. You also have more closet space over here and more room for all of your luggage, as well as a safe. The bathroom's not bad. You have your double sink, double mirror. You have your bathtub, which is a pretty nice setup. You've got your 2 rows, your porcelain throne, and you have your stand-up shower complete with the rainfall. By the way, these bathroom doors do close all the way if you want a little bit of privacy. Finally, let's check out the balcony with the water canal view. Now, both of these doors do open, giving you a nice, beautiful view from the bed if you want it. We go outside here, you have a table, 2 chairs, a lounging area, not bad at all. And you have the view of the canal as well as the golf course just over the way. Obviously, this room is very nice. It has some luxurious touches, especially over in the bathroom area. However, at $1,000 on average a night as far as the rate, personally, I still would prefer like a Nizuk, or even if I was going to go to the all-inclusive that I was at before I arrived here, that of which I'm talking about, Secrets, Moshe, either Impressions or the Moshe Resort. I would prefer those areas. That's just me personally. But if you are somebody, let's say you want a quiet getaway with the family or you want to go play golf, then obviously this is the place that you want to be at. Look at this, guys. They stopped by with gifts. How nice is that? What is this?
Some truffles, chocolate truffles.
Chocolate truffles. Ooh.
Yeah. White chocolate, black chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
This is with tropical fruit, cappuccino, raspberry,
Okay.
and the dark.
Ooh, sounds delicious. I don't know, I might have spoken too soon. They must have just heard what I was saying. They're stopping by and bringing delectables? We do have one day, we have a rep that is giving me a site tour, so she's going to kind of voice over everything for us. That way we have a better understanding of this beautiful property. So Barbara is a little camera shy, but she's going to show us around the property. We're getting a cart now, so we can go ahead and expedite this process. That way we have a better understanding, and of course I'll do some exploring myself whenever we get done with the tour. This place is newly renovated. So that means it is already a beautiful property, but it's a newly renovated beautiful property. So what are we looking at here? What is this?
This is our villa, heritage place. This is a 3 and 4 bedroom villas. We can fit 8 to 10 people over here and work perfectly with families. The good thing our villas, beside of our rooms, is that are full equipment. So we have the fully kitchen, we have all the bedrooms, we have the fridge, and we have butler service.
One important thing to know about this area, Heritage Place, is that if you are staying here in these suites, you have access to all the amenities throughout the entire resort. However, everyone else staying in the other side of the resort doesn't have access to Heritage Place. Over here is the main pool area. As you can see, they have a pool bar. They have multiple pools. They have pools for kids. They have just a giant area with slides and water slides and a lot of things to do while you're staying here at the Fairmont. By the way, I just learned a bit of important information. Technically, this is in a way an all-inclusive. You do have the option upon arrival or when you pay to stay at this beautiful resort on whether you want to make it an all-inclusive. Obviously, it's going to be an upcharge. However, if you don't want to worry about anything as far as your drinks and your restaurant options, well, you can go ahead and pay ahead of time and have an all-inclusive experience. This is La Laguna. This is the Mexican option here. There are 4 restaurants to dine at while you are here at this resort. And as you can see, it looks pretty luxurious, very spacious, lots of places to sit down and dine at. And I'm going to assume the food here is probably top of the line. Also, this is an expansion of La Laguna.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wow. Definitely gives like an intimate feel right over there for these areas. By the way, yes, all of this is very beautiful. However, over there is the adult-only pool. Yes, they have a couple adult-only options here in case you don't want to be around any kids. However, they are setting up for an event, so unfortunately, we can't access it today. So we are on an adventure to the beach area. Now, you can walk if you want to. There's shuttle transportation, and upon arrival, you will sign a waiver in which you can rent a bike while you're here visiting and go on your own adventure. While we're on our way to the beach, you do have the beach casitas. These are suites. They come with a butler. You have a second floor, private pool, and obviously it's very close and walkable right to the beach. So right here we do have the oceanfront suites, which leads out into the beach area, which is very expansive, very nice. They do have barriers to keep out both the waves and the seaweed. That way you can have a relaxing, utopic, amazing experience while you're here visiting the beach. They also have pools over here at the beach. There are 3 pools at this beach area. By the way, I am sorry that I don't have the prices for these kind of suites, but do remember it is currently peak season right now in February. A lot of people come here before it gets too hot, so you factor in supply and demand. This is the beachfront pool. It is available to anybody that wants to come check it out. And right here you have the beachfront restaurant. Now, right now it serves a variety of different types of things for lunch. However, during the evening hours, it turns into a Mediterranean restaurant. Let me just show you guys the menu here. Like I said, so think of like from a cruise perspective. Yes, you can see the prices here. However, there is a drink and food all-inclusive package available. That way you don't have to worry about the prices for any of this. Just to make it clear, I know you guys see these outrageous prices. This is in Mexican pesos. So Gulf shrimp, for example, is not 600 US dollars. It's 600 Mexican pesos. So we do have some food coming out here, but this is a starter. We just have some guacamole, which looks really good, by the way, and chips. This looks delicious. So I got red snapper. It comes with rice, avocado, and plantanos, how you say that? Plantanos, and she got the hamburger. So now it all makes sense. So this is the casita area that I just came from. This here is the shuttle station. So you can wait over here for the shuttle to come by to take you to a part of the property that you want to go to. They also have bike racks around the corner here. And if there is a bike available, you can literally just take it. These are the bikes that I was telling you about that you can take whenever, wherever you want within, of course, the confines of the property. I gotta admit, this is not a bad setup at all. Very nice, very clean, spacious. One thing is for sure, there is 0 chance that I'm going to see anybody fighting for any beach chairs out here. This is just one section of the beach. Then there's 2 pools up there. And then if we go all the way down there, there's a whole nother army of beach chairs. By the way, these are the boats that I showed you from the main lobby up there. It is free when you are staying at this resort for a 30-minute ride throughout all of this canal, or as they call the Venice of Mexico. Unfortunately, they are all booked up while I'm staying here. They told me the earliest they can get me in was Saturday. And unfortunately, I leave tomorrow on Thursday. There really are bikes literally everywhere around the property. Look at this guy. Hey, Mr. Iguana, how you doing? So I'm all showered and changed and ready for the nightly festivities. Well, Here at Fairmont, there isn't really much going on. According to the rep that I was with, this resort is more so focused on the relaxation experience, which is fine. I am hungry though, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some food. Now, normally when it comes to the dining options, whether it be on a cruise or let's say a resort in this particular case, I try to find the most stereotypical place to go eat, which is normally the steakhouse. However, there is a nice restaurant that I heard is pretty new over by the beach, and I'm gonna go check it out. This is where we're going, right here on the beach. Fuego. Well, it appears that unfortunately the resort gods have other plans for me. Normally this restaurant here, Fuego, is an a la carte restaurant. They have all types of barbecued items and, well, I heard it's pretty good. However, today they turned it into like a Valentine's Day buffet, and I want to see what the food is that's made to order is like the steakhouse. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and head over there. And we have made it. This is where we're going. Toro. Well, the steakhouse was pretty legitimate. They had a decent range of options for the menu, pretty reasonably priced. I ended up taking oysters for the appetizer. They gave me some bread, and I got a beef fillet, rare. They made it just right. And mac and cheese, that was pretty good. We all know that mac and cheese, it is the star of the show regardless of what's on the table. It was done right. I gotta give it to them. The food was pretty good. I enjoyed it personally. However, I would hope for about $150, not including the tip. It would be. So I think that's going to do it for this video, because being realistic and honest, being here for one day, less than 24 hours, it's enough time to get a little bit of the experience and the scope of things, but not the full spectrum. Beautiful resort, no doubt about it. People here, they definitely got a little bit of money, and by a little, I mean a lot. Like I said, considering that it is peak season, considering that it is about supply and demand. Beautiful property for sure. The staff extremely professional, extremely kind. As far as getting around, it's very convenient. I would say if you are definitely in, let's say, this tax bracket and you want to kind of, let's say, have a nice property to hang around at and just maybe stay here, enjoy some of the amazing food, even if it is a little pricey. I kind of expected that. It's kind of baked in the cake. Considering what you're getting with such a reputable brand, then yeah, this is the place to check out. But I do have one more stop here on this series. It's literally just a showing, a visitation, if you will, before I head back to my hometown of Tampa, Florida, and I have some cruises coming up. Anyway, make sure you check out my entire 6-part series on resorts if you haven't already. I will have more in the not so distant future, but we are going to get back into the cruises. If you want to book, let's say you find a good deal online of this property, my travel agent sponsor, Lux Rally, may be able to get you a better deal with some pretty cool perks, and we do not charge any fees for us to, let's say, quote you, and if we're doing things right and you seem happy, obviously book your vacation of a lifetime. Make sure you check them out, link in the description box below. Of course, hit that like button on your way out, subscribe if you haven't already, and know as usual, I love and appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you later. Take it easy.